Are you there, John?
Hello, this is Richard.
Hello? No, this is
Hello,
Mark.
hello, Mark, it's Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Hi, I'll just put John on. Okay.
Okay.
John! John! Yeah? I got that fat guy on the phone again. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. Hello?
Hey, John. Tell Richard he's a wanker.
Sorry, he's got his mouth full at the moment.
that could mean
I went there.
that could mean so many things.
Oh, there.
So we're back with another comment. Joshua Henson says
Joshua Henson.
Henson, like Hanson.
What is he, a Muppet?
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-do-ba.
Jim Henson, is he a Muppet?
So he says, it's incredible how you
Muppet.
believe that the Socratic questioning method is closed-minded and that
Muppet.
all the people using this method don't actually care about the beliefs. I
Muppet.
genuinely express interest in what anyone believes.
Muppet.
This method allows you to understand why people believe what they believe. I think you got caught up in the fact that it is used in religious beliefs.
Absolute Muppet.
This is absolute rubbish. Actually, I can't even believe... Okay, wait.
Can you delete his comment? Because it's just, I don't even want... Stupid people wouldn't even need to read that.
Delete. Yeah, that's...
So what? The SE, which is a stupid Muppet stuff.
Stupid evangelism.
Stupid evangelism. I think we're onto something there. So by questioning why people have beliefs, apparently that does something. What does that do?
I don't know.
People have beliefs most of the time because they grew up in it, usually.
Oh, this is... I think you... Okay, I'll skip down to this one because this is funny. We got into the whole, like... Somebody said, everybody is born an atheist. And I was like...
What a load of shit.
I was like, it's not science, and your claim that we are born atheists is a belief, if you will, grounded in anything but science.
What?
And he says, on a confidence... Dude, he literally tried to do SE on me in the comments.
What's this idiot's name?
Ultimate Bargains.
Ultimate Bargains. That's the guy's name. Ultimate Bargains.
People are
Well,
really
what he's
sincere.
selling, what Ultimate Bargains is selling and having a discount on is shit. He's selling shit on the internet.
I can't breathe. Oh, he says, on a confidence scale of 0% to 100%, with 0% meaning you have zero confidence that your faith is correct, and 100% meaning your faith is absolutely correct, what is your confidence level?
What difference does that make?
Well, I think it's hilarious that he clearly mustn't have listened to our conversation when we were just taking the piss. Like he
And
just...
just a thought, people are not born atheists, they're born stupid. They don't know anything. All they know is to suck some tit and have a shit.
I said, please tell me this
Yeah,
comment...
no, you need to let that sink in. That was good.
I heard you. Suck some tits.
All they know is to suck a tit and have a shit.
I said...
I just made that up, that's fresh.
That was fresh. That was fresh as the days.
That was gold, and you just went straight past it.
No, I was... You
acknowledge it.
No, John, do you know what I was doing? I was just trying to play it cool. Like, I was trying to make you sound cooler by just, like, not making a big deal about it.
Okay, I'll edit this bit out, and then I'll sound cool.
No, you ruined it now. So, I said, please tell me this comment is ironic or satire. He says, it's a fair question. What is your confidence level? So he came in for another swipe.
What's his confidence level in his bullshit?
I said, you are ignoring the fact that I fundamentally disagree with SE, therefore to me the question is ridiculous.
What's his fucking confidence level that the whole universe just blew up out of nothing?
This was funny. This was I don't know whether this was legitimately ignorant or just, like, malicious. I don't know. But he says, SE is irrelevant. I'm asking you about your confidence level that your faith in God is correct. So he's like... He's trying to pretend that he's not using the method of SE and just still going back to the same question.
What a cock.
I was like, what the heck, dude?
Come out from behind your ridiculous name tag and name yourself, you fool.
Tell us, Ultimate Bargains.
Ultimate Bargain, name yourself, you fool.
Legion, for there are many discounts.
Hey, it's Legion, motherfucker.
Um, what did I say? I said lies. You are using the SE method. Everyone familiar with the script knows this.
I think my penis might be demon possessed. I was making all these weird spitting noises last night.
And then he says, "Why are you afraid to answer such a simple question? Are you afraid that your confidence level is less than 100%? And that it would make you ashamed of yourself or of your faith?"
Oh my god. Has he listened to you speak though? You never say you've got high confidence in your stupid belief.
Yeah, I'm one of them slippery emergent types.
One of those fucking hanging on by a thread motherfuckers.
Hanging over the pit of hell by a
One of those emergent fucking slippery, slidey, sleazy fucking Rob Bell
You're
sniffing.
one of them Bell types.
One of those Rob Bell frickin' sniffing arsenic
all
drink.
right. You're getting into sacred ground here, John.
Sorry, man. We're getting off the point. I'm just trying to yell.
So,
yelling.
I said, what I'm afraid of is the fact that you can't seem to grasp that I don't buy the core principles of SE belief. I said, belief doesn't work how they claim that it does. Also, you were being disingenuous when you claimed SE was irrelevant to you earlier, to your earlier question, when in fact it was a question commonly used in SE videos.
I think this SE shit is like a magical trick or something. It's a trick to get people to convert to atheism.
Funny.
It's
oh my goodness,
ridiculous. Why are we still talking about this shit?
Well, it's a curse. It's a curse.
Do we have
John.
something else we can respond to?
I thought you're like turning on me on air, dude. I thought we made a decision to go back to this.
Well, yeah, last time we did, but okay, fine.
You're such a
get to Smegma Magma. That might hold my interest.
Okay.
Get to old Smeggy.
Okay, so fast forward. Okay, so I ended up in a blab tonight.
In a what?
A blab.
Blab. That's a video chat thing for
yeah.
people.
B-L-A-B.
People who are listening who don't know what a blab is.
blab.im. Yeah. So, I went into a street epistemology blab, and it was the funniest thing. So I'm being serious right now. You have to understand what I'm saying. So I went in there, and there was a Christian guy that was talking at the time, and he was about to leave. He's like a pastor or teacher, rabbi or something. I don't know. And
hang on, rabbis aren't Christian.
I'm ignoring that. And Jesus was a rabbi, I'll have you know. And
he's not.
Yeah, no, he totally was. He totes was, man.
He wasn't a fucking rabbi anyway. He was just a teacher.
No, he was a trained rabbi.
Oh, who told you that?
They called him rabbi.
No, they called him teacher. That's just a bad translation.
No, he disappeared from the age of 12 to 30, which just happens to be the time it takes to train to be a rabbi.
No, that's because he was out pedophiling.
This is over right now. I'm done with you. I'm done with you, John. I'm done. And I'm not editing that. So I went into this blab, and it was really funny. So there was a guy, Doug, who I've talked to before. He was on camera, and a couple other people. And then I went to jump in because you click to say you want to jump on the camera. There's 4 people at a time.
Just Doug batshit?
No. And then I got kicked off, and then someone else jumped on, and it was really sketchy. It was so funny. It was like they were planning. It felt like they were planning for it. It was really funny, and it just got really weird. And so this guy jumps on. He goes, "Just stay there, Mark." He goes, "Doug's going to come back, and he'll decide if he can come in or not." That's what he said to me. And I was like, okay. And I was almost going to bail because I was like, oh, I can't bother with this. And I was like, oh, I was curious, so I stayed. And then I started talking to Doug, so he invited me on camera, and it ended up, like, all seriousness, like, it ended up being a really open and interesting conversation, and he was really honest about some things and blah, 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 and it was, like, real human and not arguing at all, and so it was really interesting. And Anthony Magma Bosco, see, I'm trying to say his name right, and I can't even do it, so we'll call him Smegma. So he was there. He was listening the whole time, right? So So yeah, I think, like I say, I think they were kind of waiting for me to come in, and it was a bit of a bamboozling, I think, was happening. They was bamboozling me, John.
Oh.
I was being bamboozled.
And these were straight epistemologists.
Epistemologists. Yeah, so that was fun, and then I got the approval from Smegma Magma. He
What approval?
He thinks I'm okay, John. He said I might be okay. I might be a decent human being after all.
Get him on the show. We'll show him different.
No. So as I was telling you, I have to repeat the story for those who didn't hear us, because we weren't recording when I was just talking to you earlier. So yeah, I think I gathered bits of information, but what it sounds like they're doing is this weird kind of practice where they change somebody's name in the conversation. And
whose name?
So the person there, the interlocutor, I think they call them.
The interlocker.
The interlocker. So yeah, it's this thing where they give them another name, and it's like meant to be this kind of psychological thing that helps them to be more open-minded, apparently. So
that is batshit crazy, man.
It's totally bizarre.
That is cult. That has cult written all over it.
Like, please, street epistemology. At this point in the conversation, I'm saying this because I love you all. Please stop. Please. What's your message to these people, John?
Get your head out of your ass.
It sounds like you're talking to me.
Oh. Well, if the shoe fits. Or in your case, if the high heels fit.
Because we all know what I like to do on the weekends.
Burned. Nothing wrong with that.
Johnny both ways.
Johnny both ways approves.
So we've been on a bit of an emotional roller coaster with these characters. John, how do you feel after all that's happened so far?
Yeah, I'm feeling quite tired, to be honest.
You're emotionally tired? You're a bit overwhelmed, are you?
Emotionally drained by their stupidity. Like seemingly intelligent atheists, and intelligent I put in italics, are doing stupid cult-like recruitment program that I expect from the Scientologists, but not from atheists.
Honestly.
But they are worse because they have no higher purpose. At least the Scientologists have a higher calling.
Yeah. Well, I guess they're trying to... it seems like, the more I interact with them, they're trying to, like, fight for a better world. You know, like they're crusading.
Yeah, but the way they're going about it.
Well, that's kind of what I said to them. I feel like I have more of a chance at doing what they want to do than they do, because I'm kind of still an insider.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I said that to that guy James Lindsay as well, you know. You know, the guy that mocked his book title like 60 times, you know.
Well, I was on Twitter, and I don't get on Twitter much, but I have Smegma Bosco on my Twitter, and he said something about a safe word mark. Now, what the fuck was that about?
Oh, yeah, thank you for bringing it up.
Thank you.
That was, I actually prompted that tweet, I think. Because I was telling them that this was my little rage blab I had the other day. A rage blab, John. I raged at them. And, well, I kind of just had a bit of a rant. And, you know, I was basically calling out this bullshit of them not being honest about their position. Like, they kind of pretend not to be an atheist when they confront people, or they just don't disclose their biases, you know. And so that's what prompted that whole kind of discussion, I think. And he was talking about a safe word, and I thought that was quite funny, because I was like, well, you know, as everybody knows, and they probably all know anyway, but there was the whole saga where I was a woman on Twitter for a while talking to Smegma, and
I forgot about that.
I made a reference to 50 Shades of Grey, you know. I was kind of flirting with him a little bit.
Oh my God.
No, but it reminded me of that as well. I was like, what the heck?
I've done a lot worse. I've done worse, yes. Impersonating a woman online. I've done that quite a lot. So continue.
Thank you, John. I feel better now. Or is it John or is it Kenny? No. So it was funny because I was like, when he did the whole hashtag safe word, I was like, that's like a BDSM thing, you know, like.
Well, the safe word's when you're fucking someone and you might be whipping them with chains, or you're tying them up, or you're punching them, and you're doing the old donkey punch, and then they yell out banana, and then you have to stop doing what you're doing. Isn't that what a safe word is?
Yeah. They did that on Jackass once, actually, but they told the woman that the safe word meant more intensity.
So who uses the safe word? Is it the victim or the submissive?
Wait, are we using...
So it's the submissive.
I was going to say, are we using BDSM language or the SE language?
No, SE.
I was going to say, isn't it the submissive?
Well, the victim, you know, the person that they corner in the street.
The victimized, yeah.
Well, they do. They victimize people.
Imagine, let's just play that scenario out. Like, imagine approaching a complete stranger and going, I'm going to have this conversation with you. I'm not going to tell you much about it. If you don't like it, say this word.
This is your safe word. If you get uncomfortable, just say this word and I'll stop talking.
Could you imagine?
At what point does the balls appear? That's what I want to know.
The what?
The balls.
The balls.
Do the balls come out during any of these conversations?
What are you talking about?
Does the street epistemologist take out one or both of his testicles while he's talking to people? That's what I was alluding to.
Oh, dear. Oh my God. I haven't seen that on the clips. Maybe it's like off camera, but
well, you never see the epistemologist. It's always from the epistemologist's view of the victim, isn't it?
John, he could be completely naked the whole time.
And I've seen a bunch of these videos too, so you know, there's people commenting that we don't know what we're talking about. I've watched about 7 of these fucking things.
Naked street epistemology, John. What do you think?
Yeah, well, they might have a T-shirt that says, you know, pinch my nipples or something. I don't know what they do. Or they might be dressed in a fucking tutu for all I know. Maybe that's in Phase 2, Peter Bogolsey's his next book, Phase 2, the sequel. You know, wear a fucking tutu when you're doing it to put people at ease.
Yeah, it's like a psychological. It takes people out of the space of normal, and it just helps them to think of different things.
You know what I think of that, man? Honestly.
What?
That's what I think of it.
Was it a legitimate fart, John?
Yes, it was.
Fantastic. So what's next? What's our predictions for this in the future?
Thank my microwave dinner for that.
Thanks, microwave dinner. What's going to happen next? What's next?
What do we do next? Are these people, are they thinking about what they do at least? Do they go away from any of these conversations with you or listening to your show? Do they go away and think maybe this is a bunch of shit? Or are they just completely deluded and brainwashed? That is the question.
I don't know. I think
we need to read some of these books, you know, and get a bit more knowledge.
I think so, John. I think so.
I think this is the next step, though. We become street epistemologists.
Dun, dun, dun.
What do you think? We give it a go and see if it works.
I don't know. You know what? I actually thought about that the other day. I really did. And I don't. We could just make some like satire clips And just like...
Yeah, or real, do it for real, and then give Smegma's email address. For further information, contact this guy. Then all of a sudden he's got all these bizarre conversations, and he's emailing her, leave my daughter alone, or you accosted her on the street the other day and asked her which way her hoo-hoo went, and as part of your street epistemology, I didn't appreciate it.
Shall we do some acting, John? We could record some videos between ourselves.
Well, no, I think we should do it for real, see what it's all about.
Yeah, maybe we should. Maybe.
Test the waters.
You're itching to get back on the street, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, here's what I want to do. Let's wrap this up with a bit of a self-reflection, because I think this is interesting, because a lot of these accusations that are coming our way, John, is that we're a little bit biased and we don't understand this. And I wonder what you think about that.
Well, that's bullshit, because it's not exactly a very hard thing to grasp. You ask them a couple of fucking questions. You know, a mindless imbecile could figure out street epistemology. It's not complex in any way. It's completely simplistic.
Yeah, I know. It's like they're trying to make it...
Well, what's to understand? You go out in the street and you ask people, you know, what percentage do you believe that God is real? 10% is low, 100% is high. What percentage? And how did you come about? How did you get your faith?
Okay.
You know, how did you come to believe in this? What if you were born in a Hindu family? Would you become a Hindu? You know, it's pretty simple.
I've got a scenario for you, John.
Okay. I like scenarios.
What do you think would have happened if back in the day when you were a zealous street preacher, you were confronted by one of these gentlemen? What would that face-off have looked like?
Yeah, that's a good question, really, isn't it?
But who would come out the gate strong? Like, do you think you'd just...
I would have turned it right back on those motherfuckers. And I'd say, how sure are you that the universe farted itself into existence billions of years ago? On a scale of 0 to 100, how fucking sure are you that the universe just started from some cosmic fucking explosion out of nothingness?
So what? Okay, let's... What if
Point the finger back at them.
But what if it was more passive? Like, what if you kind of went along with their questioning and listened to their questions to begin with? Like,
I'm 100% sure, mate. 100%, 150%. Hallelujah!
Spells it off in Bible verse.
Then I'd start blowing on them and more Lord, more. Oh, more Lord, more of it, more of your power. Take it.
What about say Josh Williamson? What would he do?
I'd cast the atheism out of them. That demon of atheism, come out of them!
What?
You devil! You demon of atheism! Release him!
How would Josh
Williamson
respond?
He would eat them because he's greedy.
Eat them.
He'd just eat them for lunch. Maybe we should explain to our listeners that he's an ex-friend of ours who we went street preaching with, and he's as big as a house. That's why I'm saying he's going to eat people. Not here to eat them alive, as in his argument would be so magnanimous that it would destroy their argument. Not eat them in that way. He would actually physically eat them and take them into his huge girth of a body. The last time I checked the Bible, gluttony is a sin.
Okay, one final scenario. Street epistemologist versus Ray Comfort.
Ray Comfort?
What would
he just do the atheist test on them? He'd go, I've got a question for you. And he'd do the atheist test. He's predictable, Ray Comfort.
What's the atheist test, John, for the listeners?
Okay, well, the question is, say to an atheist, for instance, okay, do you possess all of the knowledge in the world? And you pretend you're the atheist, Mark.
I would have to say no, I do not.
So what percentage, percentages, they like talking in percentages, what percentage of all of the knowledge in the whole universe, what percentage of it do you actually know?
Oh, 0.1% maybe.
0.1% maybe. Well, that's quite small,
I'm a bit of a retard.
Well, is it possible in the 99.99999% of all the knowledge of the universe that you don't know, Is it possible that there's proof of God's existence amongst that 99% of the knowledge of the universe?
Well, I guess I'd have to say, yeah, there is a possibility, but I still think it's bullshit.
You're not an atheist, you're an agnostic.
No.
So you do say that God is possible. Yeah, that's exactly what he'd say.
No.
God doesn't believe in atheists, Mark.
No, you're wrong.
You know what I think of that?
Well, this has been fantastic, and I just want to thank the listeners quite sincerely for putting up with this absolute nonsense of a conversation. I don't think it's going to require any editing at all. I think it's going to be fine just the way it is. So,
my couch stinks.
Thanks, John. Thanks for enlightening us.
Good night, Mr. Atheist person. Go to sleep. Put your head on the pillow and know that tomorrow you might die and you might wake up in hell, burning and burning and burning and saying, I wish I listened to Mark Fitzgerald because he had the answers, but I ignored him in my arrogance, and here I am burning forever next to fucking Adolf Hitler and Mussolini.
No, Adolf Hitler said sorry at the end and Jesus forgave him.
Oh, I saw a nice little thing on Facebook the other day. It was a photo of Jesus and Timmy, and they're in paradise. And Jesus goes, look over there, Timmy, do you see that man? And Timmy goes, oh, yes, Jesus. He goes, that was the man that murdered you and your family. He asked for forgiveness, and he said sorry, so now he's in paradise. Go say hello, Timmy.
Think about that, people. Thanks very much.